right, so here he is, one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Some criticize maybe his risk mitigation late in that Leon Edwards fight, but this man is an offensive fighter. He's got every skill in the book, and we'll see which ones he chooses to employ here tonight.
It's crazy because when he came off the Ultimate Fighter, he was known as a bit boring. But him and Trevor Whitman have such a great partnership that they have developed a style that works for Kamaru, and it works at such an elite level. He got caught. How does he bounce back? This guy, his jab is tremendous. He can knock you out with it. His wrestling in his top control is second to none. Kamaru Usman possesses all the skills in the world. How does he implement those skills tonight when he steps inside the octagon?
And one thing you never have to worry about, the output, the work ethic, one of the hardest workers in the room in the UFC, and he is at the height of motivation getting back on the proving ground tonight. Ready to make another major statement here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gilbert introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman. And he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see. Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down, 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off, paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a win for those. Hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared. Usman's doing a really good job with his jab right now.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, timely hook. All right, early round 1 action here, and the wrestler immediately is able to get the clinch. Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight back.
Absolutely, John. And he wants to wear on the arms. He understands how powerful his boxing is. So by grabbing him, squeezing him, making him squeeze, it starts to build the lactic acid. The arms start to blow. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. There you go. There you go.
Back to the feet.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Usman.
Great shot from the top position.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Usman's in half guard. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Usman's back in half guard. All All right, close guard now. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
And now he's got the back. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the armor.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, big shots from the top. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, feet on the hips here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
What are you doing out there? You gotta set up these shots. You just can't go out there and telegraph the shots. They're never gonna work, all right? We gotta set up these takedowns with punches.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we go.
He had him hurt very, very badly, but he could not find that last shot to shut the lights out, to close the door. He couldn't close the door, and that's a testament to his opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad.
Oh, big elbow.
That's a beautiful body kick.
Oh, that's a nice combination, and now huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, great submission defense. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Burns. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Burns' eye now closing up.
He passes to half guard.
3 minutes now to go, round 2. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Good work from the top here by Burns. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Burns. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Burns looking for a Darce choke here.
It's tight, it's tight. Actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Nice.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
90 seconds to go.
Good stick. That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually having to chase the whole time.
Nice. Nicely done. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, lands a hip toss now. 45 seconds remain in the round. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Full side control now.
Burns back to the side control now.
Great defense by this fighter.
Seconds winding down in round 2.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Round 3 next.
Stop!
That's what I'm talking about. That guy's hurt. You need to go out there and finish him though this time, all right? He's done. This guy has nothing left. All you gotta do.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of it.
Setting up a sub attempt.
Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Usman going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Side control now. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Burns' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. That guillotine is tight. Working for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight.
Oh, he's out! All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter. He's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Usman, ground and pound from half guard now.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. But he should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chip.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Now they separate.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of make that. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, man, that was slick.
Nice defense.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
Get them out here.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. It cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Straight right, he misses. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Oh, right into mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Gotta be careful here.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Burns got the full mount. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
The ground strike's starting to pile up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Usman's in half guard.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop. Oh, wow.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
And now some separation. Missed with that attempt.
Right where he wants to be, in the clinch.
Right on the button. And he lands yet another hook there. Flush. Nice job by Usman.
Awesome number change. Great timing.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Burns gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Oh, nice judo toss for him. Good work from the top here by Usman. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Burns trying for a Kamaru here. Oh, that Kamaru looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Durinho gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Single leg takedown.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Well, is there any strike not in this guy's arsenal? Nice elbow to the body by Burns. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. 15 seconds. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
he needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook.
Don't shoot the tip here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Burns' nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
He passes the half.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here. That was a slick transition.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Burns.
It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, huge elbow!
Oh, no!
Burns is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. Referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Burns' eye looks so swollen now. You've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is.
That guillotine is tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Nicely done. Side control. Burns is back in side control here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, bails on the submission now.
Right to the knee on belly.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Burns.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Burns. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful.
Oh, that's very deep now.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's getting very close to finishing the submission.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy...
What a fight. 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare!